it's Alaska Granny. I'm getting ready to spend some time at my off-grid Alaska cabin, and so I've been building a first aid kit and the things that I need to go in it to take out there to make sure that I have what I need. Whether you're staying at home, you're riding in your car, you're going camping, or you're in an emergency bug-out situation, you need to have a first aid kit. So a first aid kit is something that you should have more than one. You need to have one in your home. You need to have one in each of your cars. You need to have one at your workplace. You need one with your bug out or your emergency gear. And if you spend time in the out of doors, you need one with your camping or your outdoor gear. A first aid kit is something you can buy an already prepared kit. They come in a variety of price points with different degrees of readiness. It's also something that you could put together yourself. Whether you buy a first aid kit already made or you assemble it yourself, there are certain items that are must-haves for your first aid kit. I'm going to go over the different items in a well-stocked first aid kit so that you can make sure that you have the items that you need no matter what your situation is. First, you need a sturdy container. It can be something that your purchased first aid kit comes in. It can be something you already have around the house. I bought this red zipper pouch at a thrift store for 99 cents, and that's the one I'm going to be filling up today. Red is a good choice because it's a color that people associate with first aid and medical supplies. Look through first aid supplies and make sure you have assorted band-aids. I like the cloth band-aids. They stay on longer, last better, and you can get them from tiny sizes all the way up to great big squares. Have some adhesive cloth tape. That's a nice kind of tape because it sticks to itself and not to your skin, so when you want to remove it, you don't cause further injury or pain to a wound. Have some antiseptic wipes and some hand sanitizer, along with some disposable gloves. You need gauze rolls, gauze pads, a thermometer, tweezers, scissors. An instant cold pack is always a nice addition, as is an emergency blanket. Many times when people are injured, they may go into shock. You need to keep them warm and comfortable, and one of the ways to do that is with the addition of your emergency blanket. Open it up, wrap it around them. It can help reflect their body temperature, the body heat back to their body, and help keep them from going into shock. Extra supplies that I always like to include are sunscreen, aloe vera gel, insect repellent, and an after bite stick. You want a variety of over-the-counter medicines and drugs, things like aspirin, ibuprofen, Advil, Tylenol, or their generic variety. You want some anti-diarrheal medications, some antacids, maybe some laxatives, some cough medicine, sore throat lozenges, antibiotic creams, cortisone creams, burn cream, first aid cream. You need to make sure that you have the emergency contact list. The people you need to get in touch with in an emergency have a paper copy of those phone numbers, addresses, and their contact information. From your doctors to your insurance companies, family members, the local hospital, the poison control number, any pertinent medical information that you would need in an emergency, whether it's a list of your doctor or a list of the prescription medications that someone is taking. Also make sure that you have a small supply of prescription medications that you take with your first aid supply, so that in case of an emergency and you need them, they're there with your emergency gear. Get a good first aid guide and learn to administer first aid. It's important that you be able to take care the best you can of someone in an emergency situation. Then go through your first aid kits occasionally. Make sure no one has raided them, they haven't been misplaced, that you still have the things that you need so that you're ready for the things that come along. If you're concerned with emergencies that might include more than just simple first aid, you might want to consider beefing up your supplies. Some of the very specific emergency first aid gears that would be in addition to any kind of a basic kit. As with any area of prepping, Decide what are the risks that are probably most likely to be something that you and your family encounter, and those are the risks that you prepare for. Then make sure that you have your supplies on hand, you have them where you need them, and you know how to use them when the time comes. Learn more at alaskagranny.com. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.